Um, not sure this is really healthy for us. Help? Welcome back to the farm. We're back here on day 6, and it's exciting. Clint's here. Hi there. Good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. It is good. If you want to get the most out of your ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. Yay. Got a furnace. Now we can smelt the ores we've gotten from the mining session last time into copper. Furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. Yes. When you smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. Alright. So you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer's spirit, that much I can tell you. If you slay 10 slimes, then you'll earn your place in my adventurer's guild. Be careful. Marley. Alright. That's 2 things that we're gonna have to look into sometime soon. Gonna water my plants first, though. Always keep your priorities straight. So I don't really know what to do for an intro of these videos. So I'm just gonna make something up, and you'll see what I come up with at the beginning. It'll be strange. Probably not as strange as last video, though. And so I'm gonna head over into town. I want to buy some more seeds today. Because we got the room, and it is a good way to make money. Here's our 2 quests we got from the start, so we'll do that sometime. But I think I am going to head down to the beach and go fishing, because what better way to start the day than fishing? Also gonna grab, well, probably shouldn't grab the clam, because I'd rather have the space for fishing. So I only have 4 inventory spots left. And this is typically how I start most days in Stardew Valley, because it guarantees I make a little bit of money, which is always what you want to do. And I have gotten significantly better at fishing and talking. It can be pretty difficult, but you know, this is what we call peak content. Just watching a guy fish and him talking about it. Because, I mean, seriously, what thing would you want to watch more than that? I mean, there's nothing better. So, once we get this, once it comes 9, so probably after this fish, I'm going to head back up to Pierre's to buy our seeds. And maybe the story will progress. That would be cool. Well, I missed the fish. Unfortunate, but that means we can grab our clam and our other thing and this thing. An oyster and a mussel and a clam. And we'll head back up to Pierre's. I probably should go store some stuff because I don't have enough inventory space. Not that great. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I need all these tools. But I'm not gonna put them into storage yet because I might want them. I'm not really sure what the plan for the whole day is. So I'm just gonna store these. We may sell them later. But right now, I want to keep them in case we'll need them. And I should really get a 2nd and 3rd chest to be able to organize. Here's where the story progresses. where I mentioned the foreshadowing. Oh, hi there. What an eyesore. It's really sad. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. Now, just look at it. It's shameful. These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of their TV than engage with the community. But listen to me. I sound like an old fool. Georgia Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to the relics of the past. Ah well. If anyone else buys a Joja Co membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. So this is where we get the choice. Be a Joja member, or to restore the community center, which you'll see later on how we do that. I already know which path I'm choosing. Huh? What's this? I guess Vincent and Jess must have been playing in here. Yeah. Weird. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. That's a hard word to say. I'm just a guy talking on a video. I can't say words like that. There's a little green guy. Look at that. Looks like an apple, but I doubt he's an apple. What's the matter? Are you ill? Yeah, I'd be concerned if I saw that as well. You saw something? Huh. I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. It's like he's jamming out to a song. You're worrying me, William. Look, I think I'm gonna head home. I need some lunch. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. We will. This is a big deal. This is, a big part of the story. Of the game. Is the community center, and more specifically restoring it, which I am going to choose not to become a JoJo member. So we find this little piece of paper here, and we can't read it. How terrible. So we're gonna head down because there's nothing we can do about that right now. That will come later. And I'm just gonna head back up to the mountains and I'm gonna head back into the mines, honestly. Maybe we can get those 10 slimes slain so that we can join the Adventurers Guild. So I'm gonna jump down to level 5. And here's one already. Our weapon is so terrible right now. It's rough. And it's so hard to see in the mines sometimes. But as we continue, the goal is to kill the 10 slimes. Now I need to talk to you guys, because you see my producer was messaging me about my lack of performance on my videos. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do. And he told me to go tell people something. I don't really remember the word. Started with an S. Was please S something. Was it like, might have been sustainable? Please sustainable? No, that doesn't make sense. what about please subscript? Yeah, that sounds right, maybe? No, because that's like what you use in math to make sure you are using the right variable for everything. That can't be right. Oh, I remember. It was please seaweed. That's what he said. Yeah, definitely. So guys, please remember, I'll say it at the end of the video too, to please seaweed to the channel. I really need it. And, like, my producer says we're gonna have to cancel it if the show, if, you know, there's not enough people who seaweed to the channel. I was like, okay. I don't really know what that means. I don't really like seaweed, but you know, I'll take it. If that's gonna help my chances, then let's do it. Alright, so this guy, he's sort of annoying to deal with. He hides under this rock, but we got a cherry bomb. I know what to do with this. Boop. Look at that, 19 damage. Of course, it hit us too, because he slowed me down. But yeah, that's what the bombs do in this game. How fun. Can just blow stuff up. It appears we have pretty bad luck today. There's a luck stat in this game where you depending on it, that's like controls a number of things, but one of them is how often a ladder to the next floor spawns. As well as the chance increases, so it can happen when you kill a monster or when you mine a rock, and it's more likely to happen when you kill a monster. But then if you kill all the monsters in the floor, then it makes it more likely that a rock will make a ladder spawn. So that's why usually the ladder spawns from the rocks after you've killed all the monsters in the floor. So I don't have that much energy left, so I think honestly it might be time to head back up. Unfortunately, we didn't make it to level 10, and we didn't kill 10 slimes. We only got 5 of them, so unfortunate, but my energy's so low, and I don't have food right now in the game. So, here's Abigail. Frogs. Weird green creatures, but not as weird as the weird green creature in the community center. You should probably quote that. Be pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna head back down. And I think we're gonna make a furnace once we get back to the house. Okay. It's Lewis's birthday tomorrow. Should get him something. Slay 6 green slimes in the local mine. Only I saw that before I went to the local mine. Unfortunate. I didn't see it. Anyways, we didn't kill 6 slimes anyways. It's not worth doing for me. I did not buy any seeds. I just realized that. That's my scattered brainness coming through. I am gonna sell this fish because I don't need it. And then, what do we need for a furnace? 20 copper ore and some stone. Let's see, I don't think we do have that much actually. So, let's make our first furnace. And here we go. And then, now that we have this, 5 copper ingots and a... Oh, sorry. 5 copper ore and a piece of coal. Now we can get a copper ingot. And that's going to help us with all sorts of things, including upgrading our tools. Now I'm going to head over to Pierre's to Buy some seeds. Oh, we're doing that right now. So it's always a good idea to fill up your farm, I feel like. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to have enough energy to water them all. We'll have to eat something. But I do want to get in before he closes his shop. Might already be too late. It is. Dang it. Come on, Pierre. Why don't you stay back for after hours so I can get seeds when I forget to buy them earlier? But I think I'm going to head over. I don't really have anything else I want to do today. Um, Most of the story needs to progress by going to the next day. So we'll go do that now and see the little bit of profits we made. Here's the copper bar that we made, and now we're done with that quest. So say hello to our dog and go to sleep for tonight. We leveled up in mining. Now we can make the cherry bomb, which is what I used in the mine today when I got that from the monster I killed. And then I got pickaxe proficiency and mine stuff better. And we made an amazing 40 gold. And now we're on to day 7. Exciting. Lucky 7. Got another letter now. I've got some new items in stock. A deluxe fishing pole and some bait that you can attach to it. You can use bait to make fish bite faster. Hope to see you soon. Yeah, I typically don't buy that fishing rod. I wait till the next level up, which is the best fishing rod you can get, the iridium rod. But my sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake in the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. That's our wizard. I know I don't have any mail. Hey, we got a potato today. And 2 parsnips. Exciting. You can water these. And I need to make sure not to forget my seeds. It's important. And then we're gonna pay the wizard a visit. How exciting. So, yep, enter the wizard's tower. We'll do that after we buy seeds because I will forget otherwise. And I'll be really mad about it. Honestly, I'm just gonna camp out at his door until it's time. Alright, finally 9 o'clock, so we can go into the store and buy some seeds. Thankfully. Alright, what should we get? Definitely some cauliflowers, but I think potatoes are one of the best. We'll sell him this potato, and we'll buy some cauliflowers, because those are also good money makers. And then we'll go plant these, and then we'll head over to the wizards. So, it's always exciting to get new plants, and then once they grow, we'll get more money. Potatoes are one of the better crops in spring to get. They're not the best crop, but we can't get the best crop yet. So, just gonna plant these all. And I'll plant our 10 cauliflowers. I try to make this somewhat neat, but I always end out just having a mess of a farm. And it's fine, because then I just sort of make sure not to miss any of the plants. That's the biggest problem with having a mess of a farm, especially when I get an even bigger one. And I always forget to put sprinklers in, which makes it so that I have to water every single one. And that's takes a long time, and you can forget them, and it's not a good system. But I just don't put enough time into setting up an actual good system. So now that we planted all those, I sort of wanted to build a scarecrow, which maybe we have the stuff for? Not quite. What did it need? We need fiber. Okay. Well, let me put the copper ingot in here. Then we'll go into a resource collecting montage. Alright, we got all the resources we need to build a scarecrow, and now we got it. Now we got our scarecrow, and now it is time to finally go visit the wizard that we've been talking about for so long. Now, heading down to the forest is where he lives, and all the way over, as he said, on the west side, is Jas playing. Got our traveling merchant. Cool person. Good way to get stuff that you normally can't. But none of this looks like affordable or worth it to me. So here's the wizard's tower. We've been here once before, but never inside. How spooky. Ah, come in. I am Rasmodus, seeker of the arcane truths, mediary between physical and ethereal, master of the 7 elementals, keeper of the sacred Cha. You get the point. And you, William, the one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. Behold! It's a little green guy. You've seen one before, haven't you? They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. I'm not sure why they've moved into the community center, but you have no reason to fear them. Huh? You found a golden scroll written in an unknown language? Most interesting. Stay here. I'm going to see for myself. I shall return shortly. Crazy wizard. I found the note. The language is obscure, but I was able to decipher it. We, the Junimo, are happy to aid you. In return, we ask for gifts of the valley. If you are one with the forest, then you will see the true nature of this scroll. You must become one with the valley. Huh, one with the forest. What do they mean? Sniff, sniff. Aha! Come here. I cauldron is bubbling with ingredients from the forest. Baby fern, moss scrub, caramel top toadstool. Can you smell it? Sure, but I don't really want to drink it. Here, drink up. Let the essence of the forest permeate your body. Um, Yay. Weird forest juice. Not sure this is really healthy for us. Help? Please? Someone? Um, I think they're coming for me. The trees. I think it's best we get out of this place as soon as possible. You've gained the power of forest magic. Now you can decipher the true meaning of the Junima scrolls. Alright, that was interesting. Moving on, we are going to probably end out the day the best way possible. Fishing. After I drop off this stuff. You can see why I said fishing's an important part of this game. It's a great way to make money, and you can pretty much always do it. So I typically do it whenever I can. So I'm honestly just gonna, I probably shouldn't sell it. Okay, I'll actually go over to my chest and put them back in. So much work. Now, I'm gonna walk over to the beach, or maybe we'll just do the river, and we'll fish some to end out this day and end out the episode. Here's Jody. She's taking the day off. I don't get to do that. Never get a day off. Terrible. Just gonna fish right here. And here, we're gonna time-lapse this because, I mean, that's a little bit less boring than just having to hear me talk the whole time. So, I'll see you back when we are done. Alright, it appears to be past my bedtime, so I really must be getting back to the house. So, that's gonna wrap up this episode. It's been so much fun. Met the wizard, discovered the community center, and next episode we should yeah, we'll do that too, but we're gonna start working on the community center. And, you know, progress the story. And hopefully, I'll actually be smart and get some chests. So, it's been fun. Gonna spin around because why not? Let's end this video fun. Bye.